Okay. All right. Let me know if you receive it. I don't know. Okay. Okay. But what will happen? Okay. This is just typing it here. Sorry. And then you can have a lot of. I don't know. I don't know. That is. You can see a lot of people that will share with. I think you can. The Daminari. See your email now, right? Daminari. Just want to make sure that Oyirinde Oyirinde Otu at gmail.com. Just want to make it more practical as it is me, that's all. Can indeed notify any other people. Yeah. Yeah, like if I'm sharing with you now, it will notify you. If I want you to do something on it, I can put message there. Or if not, I can just send to you draft share. It's share. I don't know. I don't know comment to, but we can just move on. But what we can do is you can see also you can just like word entirety, can type on it. You can, yeah, he has his own AI. You can tell this thing to rewrite it for you, try for free, or it can rewrite for you. The AI can make sure it write for you. Just rephrase your word. AI can rephrase your word and yeah, okay. I think it has bring it up now. Can improve writing. I don't know. Maybe okay. You need to upgrade your. You can't do it with free. But I think we did it the last time. Oh. But you can try it. You can just improve it. You can just change it. Just make sure that your word is well polished. You can. It's acceptable. It's acceptable. And then another thing you can do is that you can see that these headings are different. You can make sure that you have a uniform heading, have different type of heading here. Heading here, you can use heading one, and this one too. You can use make sure that you have same heading for the major subtitle or subheading, and to just make it neater. Also, you have something. We have a normal text. We have all this bold, italic. You can format it. You can cross out. Okay, maybe I want to cross out some and say this is just for some people information. I mean, cross out, strike through. You may strike through. You can reposition, can align, can you can use the bullet point, you can indent. A lot of things you can do with this, and you can add image, and then I can add that process map. That process map now we did now, I can add it there. You can add it, you can add image, you can go and upload image, you can upload image and all of that. I can i can tag someone on it. I didn't mean add, what's his name join. I'll just say add. You can see previous of my student. I can tag them on it. Once I tag you on it now, it will notify you. Once I save it or publish means save. Once I put, it notifies you that your name, your attention is needed somewhere on a document or so. That's how we communicate. Unlike Word, you can't do this on Word. You need to share with me. I can just say, Adebamidele, can you approve this document? Approve, or can you proofread or check this data, check this data. All right, I can tell them there. It can, bring a lot of people to work on the same document while you are on it. That's the goal of this. This is very very essential. You can mention people just like I said. You can add picture link. Maybe I just want to add that link. Maybe let me. I think I have a link here. This is the Google Meet. You can add it. You can add link, you can add, as many things that you want to do. You can delete also, you can link up, and then can table. I can put table. Maybe I want to talk about something that instead of just putting it and everywhere is scattered, I just make sure everything is proper. That's the work of BA. I want to make sure that every document is well documented. Every work document is well properly documented. You can delete the one of them. You can just like what you did here. Yeah, I didn't say that you can. Yeah, we can put it there, and you can add to it. We can add to it. We can increase it. We can do a lot of things with it. This is what it means. I know that that's table. This is layout. You want to see how it what layout, but there's a lot you can exhaust. You can put emoji. It's allowed in IT. There is no sir, ma. Well, I don't know. Maybe in Nigeria, but there's nobody. Your senior oga, the owner of the company service is James. You call him by name. It's James reached out to me and said he want. That's all. Not yes sir. And then you can just if someone did something, you can just put. Depending, you need to be careful of. I'm not saying you should write I love you. But you can just put thumb up, you can laugh, you can say so many things is allowed. All right. Just understand the company you are working with. And there's this element here I want to show. This has a lot because they cannot put out everything here. This has more than enough stuff that you can work on. I don't know why is it not forever. You can pin the toolbar if you want some other toolbar. Shouldn't be this. Okay, I think maybe let's see. I think this because this Confluence again. Oh, this is where the major work is, and I need to show it. Publish it first. Let me save it, and then we can come back. You can save it wherever you want to save it. I may not want to save it here. I may want to give access to people that see it and edit it. I can just publish it. Once I publish it, saved like this. Now it has notified these three people. It has notified these three people that you know that that their attention is needed. So even if they are not in this class now, they will see it. But I can come back if I see something to work on. You can see it to show you the date, and that's why I say if anybody worked on it, you see it. You see how many people that view it here. If you click on this, you see how many people you can add your action, who owns the document, and the one that own it, and I can come back and edit it. And let's see if that stuff will work again now. Let's see another person document. Let's see if it will work. Okay, this is actually yeah. I'm showing you guys another document now, but let's use this one since that one is not working. Hopefully this one give us what we want. But it won't. I don't think it will do this on you guys stuff. But since no one has tried it out, I can't say now. But it should work. We have a lot of tools there. You can do. You can do. There's calendar there if you want to add calendar. Like I finished this on so days. There's calendar. There is dates. There is time. Yeah, time is up there. There's you want to divide it. You want to separate it. There's a lot. There's picture. There's a lot in this table of content. That's how we did this. You can do the table of content with it, instead of me going from I want to go to uh 7 now, instead of me strolling down, just click on this, it will take me to the 7 straight up. and that's why we use that. You see the heading here now, you see it's heading 2, whichever one to use, and you want to use table of content to capture the major heading as table of content. Instead of going, you can see this is BLD that I'm expecting from sample of BLD I'm expecting for you guys, is that you should have the whatsoever project that you title, you have table of content, you click on this one. Once you click on this one, you click on to show you slash TOC, table of content, or TOC, whichever, to project down. This student want to do guaranteed trust bank. This is the problem. This is executive summary. This is BLD, not business case. All right. This is project. What's it called? Project background description. This is project in scope. What is in scope? Like the man that want to do PSP. What do you want to do now? Not everything in. No, no, no. Don't leave some things out of it for now. What do you guys agreed on? Remember how we started? How we started when you spoke to your stakeholder, they say this is what they want to do now. We put it there. Then you now put what is out of scope. What are we not doing now? We might do later. This is it. All right. And you can see for maybe you should have a look. The problem you need to understand. The problem is that GTB strategy is aim to redefine how customer initiate and complete fund transfer. The project focus on eliminating friction, reducing failed transaction. It has been noticed that there's a lot of failed transactions on GTB and ensuring speed, reliability, transparency across all transfer channels. Right? This guide now is designed to strengthen customer trust, increase transaction volume, and reinforce GTB competitive advantage in rapidly evolving financial ecosystem. Right, that's the problem. Then they've given them what to do and what not to do, and then they say seek to address the gap by delivering a unified intelligent all those ones are a story, but this is what they want to do: secure customer onboarding. All right, in your process map now, you now put it to how you what you want to achieve at what is this you guys have now, which is as is what you want to achieve in the future. This is it. Then this is your project scope. You want to ensure there's biometric and multi-factor authentication. I use my face, I can use my fingerprint, can use PIN or code, password. These are instant intra transfer, like another bank to GTB, GB to another bank. Intra and inter. I don't know. Sorry for that now. Beneficiary creation, validation, and management. Transaction is if it has not been happening before, but this is the project the lady choose, and automated transaction status, fraud detection, rules and alerts, the way they want to agree on it, it will be detailed in, but this is what the high level, the major what they want, but this one will be broken down. Now, if you guys do this one as your assignment, you need to go and perfect this thing in your BLD, because the next class is what we use to break it down into smaller chunk of it so that we can achieve all these things. These are not hard to achieve. These are just a project, a big project. I can say it's a big project, but it's nothing. It's not that hard, not that serious for outsider. But for a B, for BA, it's not that serious. But it's a big thing. The project, it's a millions of naira project. No million. I don't know. Let me use naira. Millions of naira project. This as simple as it looks, and that's why you are valuable. Don't think that what was it that I would do in all this thing. These little things that you are doing, you are making helping them to make sure that they make informed decision, they do the right thing. Because imagine how many people that are dropping off, that are not making having successful transfer. Let's say 1,000 people per day. Let's say each of them I want to transfer 10,000. Calculate that money per day and 30 days or and 365 days. Can you imagine how much GTB Bank is losing? Because for every money they transfer na maintenance charge, all those cards, trust, there is trust. All right, that's those you can see that when you see the business case, you see the money, you know what you are doing to the company. Little I can, like this one, if I'm working on this kind of project, to be like a multi-million dollar project in my company. This little thing that you guys say, because they know what they know how many market they serve. Like Nigeria have over 220 million people. Let's say imagine just 10% of them using GTB Bank. That's 22 million. 10%, just agree, let's agree, 10% of them, even 5%, that's 11 million. 11 million people. 11 million people is a lot of people you need to service. Do you understand? That's and this, if you get this little, they are not little, but if you see it that way, I don't know how you guys. Let's use the PSP for example, the Loma. There's a lot of rubbish on Lagos Road now. But if a problem, someone can sit down and solve the problem. All this Lagos is smelling will go away. Lagos will restore dignity, will restore our dignity, will restore our trust. People will now say, okay, the governor is working or the government is working. They know where their taxes are going. But do you understand? But someone needs to sit down, which is a BA, need to sit down and say, this, what is the problem? What can we do? Because they don't know what they want to do. What can we do? How can we do it? You need to create a system that will ensure that every nobody there's something that happened in somewhere in England recently. There's one guy that got, I think the guy is an Indian man, British Indian man, and then got a project to take away waste, also just this waste, I think from Manchester. And guess what? The man would travel from Manchester and go and dump it in somewhere in other part of England. It, it's so massive that I think they say it to take them maybe 2 months to pack it away. Imagine they've created a channel or a way that they will track that guy. Thank God for England that they have CCTV, they can know how to track. Or imagine Nigeria, someone is coming from Ogun State or somewhere to come and dump something. You don't have to have those last mile people on the road, those people that Tokunbo Lawal and Wahab is using to catch people. No, there will be space, there will be maybe we'll need to introduce in our hotspot, we need to introduce CCTV. These are things that some people, that's something in scope. How do we transfer them? How do you see real life tracking of our street, of our major spot, or where the Loma people used to drop their rubbish? These are things that we need to solve. When you solve problem, money is a, and then you know that when they solve it, it doesn't end there. You need to keep building on it. Those things that say is out of scope now, we need to bring it back. I don't know why this is not loading, but I think you guys should have. I wish I can. That's a major thing I want to talk about. I don't know. Maybe I'll see how can. But this what I want to see in your BLD, very complete. Tell me what you want. You can see now they say that in this system or in this project now they are not doing credit facility or loan management on this app or whatsoever the lady is doing. Are not doing card issuance and management on the card. No crypto, no third party wallet integration, advanced AI financial advice. There is no someone that will be AI that will advise you how to manage your money advice. No, 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 not for now. And then we have business objectives and driver, but yeah, this one will not be there. Financial requirement to be in our business case, and then this is how. Okay, sorry that thing. Yeah, I want to see the functional requirements. What do you want to do? What user? You can see the person has broken it down, the scope down, insert transfer, beneficial management. These are what you have in your process map. Error handling. How do you want to handle error? I said the other time that the authorization will send it back that there's error, but what type of error is it? You can't just say my bank is error. If you make a transfer and the thing just say error, like what's happening? You want to know if it's your money that is not sufficient. You want to know that if it's network failure. You want to know the reason, and you want to know that's error handling now. You want to see your receipt and transaction history. You want to monitor fraud. If there's any fraud, they should alert you based on what. If you are, I think OPay is doing that. If OPay is doing more than, if you are transferring more than 100, I don't know, I'm not using OPay. If you are transferring more than 100,000, I guess, and they're doing some challenge the other time that night, if it's 11 a.m., 11 p.m., there's the amount of money you can send out on security challenge. These are things that these are these are what we did BA do, and they transfer it there. What you guys are enjoying there is what BA or the IT team sit together and do. And we have the this is requirement category, how what you want to do, how we want to interface to look like, but don't bother yourself about it. I think where I want you to bother yourself is the functional requirement. What is what that will press that will make what we want to achieve to to get what we want to achieve. And we have something we call non-functional requirement. I don't know if I've explained that before. It's those things that functional requirements are those things that you guys can touch, feel, like you press the button, press the home page, and transfer, make transfer. These are functional things that you click and respond. But those things that work behind it, the speed, the accuracy, the ensuring that response, performance, all those ones are non-functional requirements. These are questions they may ask you as interview. Uh, but if you even without interview, you need to know what it means as a BA. Functional requirements is like compliance, those things that work you can't feel or you can't touch, but that make the system work faster and efficient. These are non-functional requirements, and then these are what I want to see in your BLD. And if you have any legend, you can put it. You use some word that is not generally used. You just put silent or glossary into it so that people will know what you are referring to. Because depending on project, if you are doing PSP, not all of them are tech savvy. You need to make sure that everybody understands it, even though everybody understands the language you are speaking. I think that is that about Confluence. But Confluence is very broad. I don't know, it's not making me to maximize it. I click on here, and which you can click here also, which is create or create here, whichever one. We've done a live document, maybe. We have something we call whiteboard. Okay, and this is folder. Maybe this is where you want to be storing anything that pertains to GTB. After you finish that, you can have multiple folder. Title it, you can title it GTB. All right, I've created that one. If I want to create that one, another one, I'll say lawman. Okay, but what I'm saying is that so that this is why how we arrange things in BA or in IT, so that anything you are looking for that is related to GB, if GTB, like this one now, let's say GTB, I can move it inside this space. I'll move it into GT. You can see it is under GT now. Oh, my screen is no longer visible. No, my screen is visible now. Who else can see my screen? My screen is visible. I think maybe you need to check your. My screen is actually visible. Okay, you see from here. All right, yeah. Well, we know. Thank you, John Paul. Okay, okay. You can see that I put it, and you can still add under this one. You can add another page. Okay, but in short, another one I want to teach you before we close today is that it's called whiteboard. Okay, it's still under Confluence. Everything here is just like it can, but the main one we use is whiteboard. This one I'm about to talk about, and then whiteboard, and then the page. The page is where you keep your document. You can see that the is well arranged. These stuff are well arranged. They are in folders, and then because these are documents. Remember when I talk about when I talk about um document analysis, when we are saying how do we gather requirement, talk about interview survey. These are documents. I can just give you this document. If you are joining our company today, I'll just tell you JP, you need to, can you go to you see our Confluence, you can get yourself with knowledge that you need for the project on our Confluence page. I don't need to be taking you from some A to B to on this. No, I'll just tell you to go on our Confluence page. You see whatsoever those things you need there. These are, and in high now, they don't do, yeah, go from A to B to it just give you this kind of thing. If you see that there's less stress, you don't need to be looking for one stakeholder somewhere. Someone will share with you, or under this page, you see your stakeholders. It just tell you stakeholders, even how we work in our organization, ways of working. You see it another folder, ways of working, BA ways of working. You see that this is your work, where your work starts, where your end. That's how it works. Nobody is need to be telling you, like the map I showed the other time, that you know where what is when you are responsible, when you are not responsible. Then in the next stage, when you are responsible, that's how it works here. Okay, this whiteboard is just like, we can use it same as process map, but can okay, another thing we use this one is for live communication. Let's say we want to make a suggestion now. Let's say we want to agree. I want you guys to tell me how you've been. Okay, maybe I should do that. How you guys have been faring in this class now. I'll just share this thing with you. Please, if you guys, I'll share this link with you. If you guys are where you are comfortable to put something on it, I'll appreciate it. Okay. All right. I'll share the link with you guys now. I want you guys to go on it. Let's just go on it. Even if you don't, you can use your phone, anything. Just go on it. You just sign in. What I want to say is that if you are writing on it, it will be showing that it's you that is writing on it. All right. And then I can be saying that let's vote for Adeyemo for president. Adeyemo for president now. If you want to vote for Adeyemo for president, I will tell you people that whosoever that you support or just like this page, you can like it. You can just click on it and like it, like normal like that we have in WhatsApp. Or I can just tell you that if you are for Adeyemo, it should be green. If you are for whosoever, it should be pink. You know, it's just to share idea. Or you want to say something in scope. Okay, if I want to say, maybe I should use something related to what we are doing. In scope should be blue. Okay, out of scope now, anything out of scope should be red or any other color. It then means that anything anybody see in blue now can just duplicate it. You just say home page or whatsoever, registration. You can just see people writing. We can have multiple. You can use it to give feedback that the last time we worked, it wasn't, everybody can talk their mind. In IT, you talk your mind to some level, sha. But you talk your mind, if you are not feeling someone is not treating you well, you come out to talk about it, because if the person is not treating you well, it may affect your work. But these are what we use. This is more of collaboration. Everybody want to gather requirement now. I share with you guys here now. And I say, what do you guys think on the project we want to do? Instead of me waiting for you at the end where I talk and not start typing, everybody can write from their comfort of wherever they are in the whole world. I don't need to wait for anybody to start writing. And no, 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 no. And you can use it for process map also. You can use it for both. Is yeah, we can just I can if I want to give you an idea of what I think about something, I can just say, yeah, I thought about, if you click, instead of me sharing another page, I can just use this thing to talk about it and make you understand. Okay. We can do a lot though, just like we can add comments. If someone wrote on this and I say, I just say at the whosoever JP, I know we don't have JP. If your name is there now, it will have shown up at Lawal. Can you confirm this requirement is required for this print, required for this sprint. I can just add it now to come here. To come here, but it's on this. It's because of this comment, and you can see it. The person comes as I mentioned the name now. The person, even if he's not in this class, he will receive notification and know that I'm asking, and the person can respond, and a lot can happen. It's just a very fast pace, it's very fast paced environment. You can just do whatsoever you want to do, as much as anything you want to do. Can use it for feedback, can use it to generate requirement, can use it to do process map, which is not, yeah, a quick one, because all the shapes and sizes, all the shapes are there. You can change the shape, size, you can a lot you can do with it. Is it correct that we talk? Is this correct? Yes, you can do it. No, you can, no, can instead of me going back and sharing it, you can just multitask. It's used for multitask. You can change the shape. Yeah, why you are getting is because maybe you not sign. You need to sign on the access bank, as on access bank. What's his name? You need to sign on. See, I don't have access to my account on. Yeah, you need to sign on Confluence itself. Then you have access. Maybe that's why. Yeah, yeah. Just sign up. Let's see how it works. Let's practicalize this one, because yeah, and see that we've gotten this one perfect. The next one we'll be going to, that will be next class, and then I'll just be teaching you Jira. Yeah, and then just go and put your BLD. Now the assignment is that you put your BLD on the page. Create a folder, title the folder, under it create a page, and then put your BLD there. And I want to see your BLD now. I think it should be more. You guys know to go and work on it. This some At that stage I was happy with it, but now since I've explained more and more, you guys need to stay build up on it. Perfect your process map. Continue to learn it. It's not hard, bro. Oh, sis, it's not hard. I'm telling you, it's not hard. But if you don't practice it, to be hard. It's not hard. Anything that comes to your mind, just practice it. And the way before, when you were in school, or when you were in school, this is how you people submit your course form. That I didn't mean I'm a BA that time, or now that I'm a BE, I wish this is how they are doing it. Just do something. Just do something. Do something. Do something. Can have a friend that develop website. Can just give them and develop it, just the dummy website for you, that will just have home page and something to click on it. But do so when you do so that thing, then you can, when you see it, you'll be happy. That's one good thing about BA. It's not BA is not talk. You can see all this that I'm showing you. If you can do it yourself, this is all they ask from you. This is all they ask from you. I'm waiting for Abdul to sign on. Then let's see if I can. Any question? It's like I'm a good teacher. Oh. I know what they ask question in my class. Yeah, this which is good. That's all I can say. All right, there's all these things. It's not every shape and size is there. You can shape and size, can all this connect. All this. I can use this one just to talk. It's just a collaboration. I just want to. Maybe I'm talking to Dangote now, and I say, yeah, sir. I'll just say, sir, yeah. When we supply, you just want to because the man did not have time. You don't want to be sharing screen and the screen is closing up. On this one, you prepare yourself, sir. You said when we move the truck from refinery, yeah, then because you are quicker, then the person is seeing it to say, okay. Do you mean the person understand? And on that spot, the person sign up the project and you are good to go. And you go back and do your homework. And the next time you are meeting the man, you coming with a refined process map or refined document. Oh, you just be looking like, this thing that doesn't look impossible. All these things you are seeing now, there's a BA, anything that is saying that is IT, there's a BA hand inside of it. They are the major man sef. They are the one, because if the document is not well documented, the developer will not understand what they want to code. And the tester will not able to test if what you documented is what they code. You can see it now. Maybe I should run you through what I do as a person. What I do is that oh, they can share this. Yeah, what I do is that someone will share this with me, this with me, all right, and tell me that this is what they want to do. And now what I'll do, are you guys with me? What I'll do now is that this is what they want to. I'll have a time to have a read at it. If I have a question, yeah, and you can comment this place. You can add comments. I forgot to say it. You can add comment. You can see the comment. I can say at Lawa, can you please approve this? Can you please check this doc? Anything that comes to mind. Oh, sin. You can just say, okay, this looks nice. Depending on, okay, nice document or whatever that comes to. Right, you can add the document. You can add the comment. I've added the comment now. The person will get notification. And this is what we use. Unlike, I need to be calling you. Once I mention your name, I don't need to come after you and say, like, what do you see what I no, no, no. This is why this one is different from what's that one called? Word or whatever document. Word I need to share. This one I don't need to go and meet Lawa. Immediately Lawa will receive an email in this email box. Say someone is reaching out or notifying him. Okay, that's how it works. Let's see if this thing will work here. I don't know, but you guys should have this plus button working permanent. Okay, like I was saying, someone will share this with me, the product owner, the project manager, share this once I have a read, and then I'll document my question somewhere else or in this comment section, whichever one. Once I document my question, I'll schedule a call. Maybe today they gave me the document, so they come in next week and say, hey guys, and say, guys, I want us to discuss about this project. This is project we are working on now, and we have 3 months or 2 months to work on it. I want us to discuss about it so that we know how to proceed on this project. All right. And then this project, once then I'll gather all the developer, the tester, the everybody, the project manager, the owner of the project, and gather them. The owner may not be Dangote now, maybe it's project manager that know what Dangote wants. Okay, Dangote will not be all the project. Then when you comes, then they will call it kickoff call. That's what I show you the other guy in this place. Oh, it's not showing. Okay, I'll come back to it. When I show you in the map, the stuff I sent to the classroom, when I show you that I handle it. Now I ask the person, I say, I welcome everybody, welcome for coming to this call. Thank you for coming. And then we'll be talking about this project, about GTB upgrade. And then I will leave the project, I will leave the floor now to the project manager, the product manager, whosoever to take over and explain the project for us. The person will just say, the project itself is, that's the most thing they say, but the person may explain depending on where you work. Once they explain to you, you bring out your question. You now say, do you mean that are we going, how many market are we doing it for? Are we doing it for all the Nigerian market only, or are we going, GTB has market in London also, are we doing UK? Say no, we are only specifying London, Nigeria. You can see in scope is where Nigeria, out of scope is where other market or London. That's it too. Then they'll say, okay, I'm seeing that we want to do user authentication. What do you mean by user? Do you only want to do fingerprint, or do you want to do face, or do you want to do finger? Do you want to limit your authentication to 2, or you want to be unlimited? If it's unlimited, what do you want to use? I'll ask the man. He will tell me. He may not know himself. He may say, I think we want to do, I'm sure the person will say, I'm sure we want to do fingerprint, we want to do face, but I'm not sure if he wants to still use the traditional way of password. Or I say I'll get back to you. Note it that there that the man said he will get back to you. All right. You see, you ask questions. You may know, and then you guys will close the call. Are you with me now? Then you ask questions, as many questions you have. You ask not only you, other people. You ask people to ask questions because the man that is giving you the rundown may not be available for the whole time. He may be a busy man. You need to that only time that you got him, ask as many questions that you ask or that you have to ask. Okay, then then you ask people to ask questions. That doesn't mean that when you are start working on it, if I ask question, I won't call him or I won't reach out to him. The man will have told me that if you have any questions, send me an email, get schedule a call. He will have tell me the better way to communicate to him. All right. After this one, I'll now go. I'll now do. I'll now perfect this document. Now I'll rearrange it, make sure it's in order. All those things I've taught you guys today, and then I'll now go to the next class I'll be teaching. I'll put it into Jira. Jira is where I now break it down that I've understand that I'll write user story. Next week, you guys go and learn on user story and acceptance criteria. And then, okay, okay. But what's the best way to? You can start anywhere. And you say, what's the best way to start as an MBA? What do you do currently? Can you drop what you do? What do you do now? So that I can tell you that even now you are doing the work of MBA. Sorry, what do you say? I think he said something. I mean, final year student, what course do you study? I know, don't worry. Oh, don't be afraid. It's better now, safe. What course do you study or what do you know how to do best? Finance. You are a big woman or big man, I don't know. But finance, okay, that's the best way, but just learn these tools. Okay, let me share. Okay, since you have started, you've done this way now. I think I've explained that. Let's see if I can. Let me stop sharing. I'll share a job role and see that as finance, and then we can do it together today. Okay, you see that in finance, what do you what do you think is your stronghold? Okay, I'm going. Okay, maybe I share my screen so that nobody thinks I'm I'm just making it up. Okay, business. I want to bring it down to you. That's why I'm asking this question. But if you're not confident, I don't understand the question. Okay, the question is that in finance, what part of finance are you? Or you know, I don't know what finance do, but in bank now, some people are in risk, some people are in credit, some people are in that section. Or what section of the finance you know best? Auditing, yeah, fantastic, good. All right, you can see my screen, right? I say business analyst job in Lagos. Let's assume you're in Lagos, but we can do it. Well, you can see what is bringing back. See CUDA. This is the best way you can work. See e-commerce. Let's see, this one is consulting. This one is consult. Let's look for more. Let's look for something that is related to finance. Assistant, junior, technical BA. Let's leave that one out. Business process. We open this one now, but before that, let's see another one. I just want to look for something, but you can do any of this one. But let's go see financial business case analyst. You can see junior business analyst. Maybe we should start from this one. Let's see this one. Apply on. Let's see. Uh, okay, I'm sorry. It is showing on another page. Let me just stop sharing.